Did you know about the new best healing potion, a better alternative to the Hermes boots, some of the best pre-hard mode support weapons, major changes to NPC happiness, a new song with lyrics, a new pre-hard mode mimic that drops an iconic weapon, changes to legendary mode, and more? Because all of this was added in 1.4.5 and no one told you about them, and today I'm going to go through them quickly and fill you up on the little gems you missed from this update that might add a little bit of spice to your next playthrough. So let's just jump into it. Now, how much have you heard about roller skates? Because they were added in this update and no one is talking about them. It's a mount you can get pre-boss that allows you to have better stats than the mobility bonuses of a Hermes boots, Magiluminescence and a frog leg at once, without taking up an accessory slot. You can also use things like dashes and hooks whilst using it, which makes them absolutely overpowered for boss fights. You can get a variety of them from either the Traveling Merchant or the Skeleton Merchant with a ridiculously low price for its usefulness. And it's just straight up overpowered, you gotta use it. But what's crazier than that is Jungle Juice. Now that's a type of shitty alcohol in real life, but in Terraria it's now the best healing potion. It's crafted with greater healing potions and a life fruit, which makes them the best healing potion to use between your first mech boss and Moon Lord. If you don't use this item, you'll be missing out on 20% better healing, which is a fuck ton of healing to miss out on if you're struggling in boss fights. It seems they added a new music box to the game, an alternate theme for the new Torchgot song, and it has lyrics. I'm gonna be real, I don't explicitly like the vocals or the lyrics, even if they're meant as a joke, but I'll leave the theme in the comments so you can listen and tell me if you agree or disagree with my opinion of it. They also added a mimic that flies in pre-hard mode. It's called the Water Bolt mimic, and it can be found in a dungeon disguised as a water bolt. It can drop the water bolt itself, which is probably one of, if not the most iconic Terraria mage weapon. But I don't know if you guys are OG enough to remember its generational run pre-nerf. Before I get to everything else, I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, as I'm a small creator and basically all of my viewers aren't subscribed. Thanks. They've added a few slime weapons such as Slime Spear and Whip that you can craft with the Solidifier. Their own damage is nothing special, but they inflict a debuff called Slime, which doubles the DPS of a lot of debuffs. Which means you can use this for doubled passive damage for a lot of the early game bosses and enemies. As is crafted with Jowl, the Slime Spear is also excellent for Skyblock. Speaking of Skyblock, you already know they made a lot of changes to special seeds, but they made some that even I didn't know, despite playing basically every game on Legendary. First off, they nerfed some things in lower difficulties, such as Tombstone Break Speed and Ghost Spawn Chance, but kept it as in Master or higher. Beside that, they finally made the Legendary mode mining speed buff apply to block swap, which is something I felt for a while now. They also made it so Pylons don't require NPC happiness, which means that I can fully ignore that feature now. Hooray. And lastly, I feel like the community kind of ignored a lot of the new boss themes, well, some of it, and a lot of them are really cool and quite unrecognized gems. And a lot of them kind of are I'm probably gonna yap about them at some point, so if you want to hear someone that has been obsessed with this game for over a decade now, and who also kinda does music to talk about the Terraria host, you can subscribe. Well, I talk about Terraria in general all the time, so yeah, subscribe. Cyropex out.